makes you
Dad, I need
Dad?
the Fortnite battle pass. They
Dad,
put Muhammad on the
They put Muhammad Ali after he got like
They have
paralysis.
They put Allah on the battle pass.
He has multiple styles.
Alan.
They dropped the Muslim Cuban loot lake.
Alright, welcome to the Context Sensitive Podcast.
Yeah, it's been going.
Yeah, we start at random and we don't warn anybody.
Yeah.
So everyone, we would like to welcome Jared to the podcast.
We'd like to welcome back Chase.
And Chase is back
Gavin.
finally. And Gavin's here. So
And our
Jared,
newest addition, Jared.
Jared, you go ahead and talk and introduce yourself a tiny bit.
Hey, I'm Jared. I'm Jared. I like. Why so sussy among us balls?
Oh man,
Thanks,
I
Jared.
wanted to say that.
Thank you for that, Jared. Anyways, we're kicking you off the podcast.
Yeah, this will be the last time you're on.
You're not allowed to be racist on the podcast.
Yeah,
Except
that was
Ethan.
Except Ethan, he
Ethan
hated
has
all
weird.
religions.
It's Ethan's
Ethan can
computer. It's Ethan's.
What do you mean I
microphone.
can be?
I mean, you kind of do it like without going over it with us, so it's kind of just
Yeah.
in motion. So we're kind of just
What do
like,
you mean?
I guess
You're
Ethan won't
racism.
censor
You
that
just,
out.
you just keep throwing
You
it.
guys
at
like
us
try
and
to
don't
paint
tell
me
us.
as like the ultra racist when you guys
We have
are
to
actually
bring
like
up the
on same
paganism
level.
again. So hopefully you all are coming off the.
I don't know.
Hopefully you all are coming off the last banger of an episode that we had.
That was
We
the
really
one I
got
watched.
We really got an in-depth look at Ethan's character.
It was the last like 20 minutes.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah.
Really showed
It
us,
wasn't
showed
even-
the world who
It
Ethan
wasn't.
really
It wasn't
was.
20 minutes. It was 12 minutes.
If you didn't see the last 20 minutes,
Ethan's
go watch the
so
last 20
offended by
minutes
it
of the
that he
podcast.
has it like timed down to a key.
I feel like that's literally all we talked about for the past like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that's
The last
good.
yeah.
It was that good.
The last
though.
12 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Ethan.
I mean, what's that big of a deal?
If I was there, I would have been on Ethan's team, honestly.
Would you?
Yeah.
Really
I didn't know
like
what pagan meant. It sounded like
So that's why you would have been.
So, like,
it sounded
pagan?
like colored people stuff.
That's why Ethan's racist. That's why Ethan's allowed to be racist.
Chase.
So you would have been on.
Ethan's the only one that's allowed to be racist.
You can't say that.
Wait. So what you're saying is you would have.
Where you want?
Hey, it is Black History
What do you
Month,
mean? What
Chase.
team I?
That's February.
You
I'm not
cannot be
racist.
racist.
Oh, it is February.
Listen. So what? By that logic.
Well,
then-
You also
June.
should never be
Maybe
racist.
June.
Wait.
Well,
Hold on.
Gavin supports racism.
Hold on,
Randy.
Wait, I do not support racism.
Randy.
What?
By that thought process, you would have agreed with Ethan, thinking that pagan meant colored people, because Ethan said all pagans are basically Satanists. So you were just going to go along with the
What?
fact that all
What?
colored people are
Dude.
Satanists.
Wait,
Ethan's my
hang on.
No.
No, hang on. In the car, me and Chase were talking about it, and like he was actually like talking to me about the good points of it, and then all of a sudden he dropped this bombshell. I'm not associated with his viewpoints. Like he was like constantly talking.
Not
I think I just think of like a
I'm not-
tribe in like.
Like
the
I
forest.
thought we were on the same page about like the simplicity of the matter. It turns out,
I was like agreeing with him, but on the wrong thing. But he didn't know.
apparently I didn't.
I'm okay with colored people. Well, I like them. I like them. I like
Don't
them.
go back.
I'm
Don't
not
go back
okay.
on that
I'm not
statement.
okay.
You can't be like, I'm okay with
No, no,
people.
no. I don't like.
Chase,
No,
you
no,
never
no.
do this.
I don't like live with them. I
Chase,
like.
Ethan's the racist one.
Live with
Come on.
them?
I mean, no. I mean,
You gotta stop.
they're
You gotta
okay.
stop,
Okay.
Randy. You gotta stop.
Dude, you
No, we're gonna drop
Do we
that.
just
we-
cancel the
can we-
pod? Do we just
can we-
restart?
can we-
Like, can we
start?
No.
We'll
There's no
do
reason. Over the racism. AKA Joe Rogan.
fuck you, Neil Young.
I seriously don't think we can use anything with what we've just recorded.
No, we totally can. That was comedy gold. What do you mean, Gavin?
Why did you start talking about colored people?
Ethan, this is all you talk about all the time.
Dude, they're gaslights.
This
That's
is what
low-key
always
true.
say.
Wait.
That's low-key
Guys,
true.
this is all Ethan talks about.
He's learning.
Colored
He's
people
learning
and not
again.
believing in fucking global warming.
Yeah, we didn't get to talk about that last time about how you tried to convince about people.
One of our first podcasts, we talked about global warming. I did the clip of it.
No. I'm
You're
talking
like,
about me and Gavin though. We
oh,
didn't bring up
but there was the clip where you were like, so global warming, how do you guys feel about it? I'm not sure if I'm entirely into it.
See?
Which
Prove
is
it.
basically,
Prove it.
That doesn't mean I don't believe it. That means
that's
I'm
pretty
open to
close. That's pretty
it. But
close.
I'm kind
Send
of
me that clip.
skeptical of it. I'm just.
I will, bro.
Okay.
That's just being.
I'll have to find it.
But-
It's
but
one of the
that's-
first ones.
Let me hang on to that.
That was the first episode. But
Yeah,
that's neither
first
here or
episode.
there. Because Gavin, what he did in like high school, he went to a big party that I was thinking about going and I decided not to. And at the party, for whatever fucking reason, he's like going around, hey, did you know that Ethan doesn't believe in global warming? And like...
What party? I never went.
You know I can't say her
never
name.
went.
It wasn't a party, but you went with Colby.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was kind of a party.
I was about to say it was something with Colby.
It was a party though. It was like a graduation.
Because I remember you told
Yeah,
Colby.
it was Jared.
It was a
Jared's.
gathering.
No, it was a
gathering. Intellectual.
A band gathering.
It was a Mensa meeting. The ones that you normally go to because you're such a high IQ person.
Gavin went to a TED Talk.
Well, I mean,
yeah, Ethan doesn't believe in global warming.
If Gavin did a TED Talk, it would literally be as pointless as the one Sam Hyde did.
Oh my god, did you watch, was Sam Hyde in the IDubbbz video?
Yeah.
Did you watch that? That was a good video.
I watched both of them.
Yeah, we've
it was
seen
good.
that.
Well, I didn't watch Sam Hyde. I only watched the
Sam
IDubbbz.
Hyde was actually fun.
Sam Hyde was the behind the scenes of
scenes
how he was fucking with iDubbbz.
Dude, that was really good.
But I watched iDubbbz documentary too, and
I liked
like
it.
iDubbbz was just pretty much expressing like his extreme discomfort, but it was mainly towards the girl that
The drug.
Sam Hyde paid to
And
pretend
then,
to be a drug.
and then during the interview, because like he didn't even want to talk to him anymore. During the entire interview, he's like, so I wanted to bring up Danny. It's like it seems like you're keeping her down, and it's like, what do you plan on giving her help or anything? He's like, no, I don't think I should help anyone. I paid $200 to shave their head and act like they're my girlfriend.
well, yeah, because he started unveiling everything. But he was like, iDubbbz, are you like insinuating that I'm the reason she's on drugs? And iDubbbz was like, well, actually, yeah, that's exactly what I'm insinuating. And he goes, why would I actually pay rehab for someone that I paid $200 to shave their head and pretend to be my girl? And Ian just like sunk in his chair and he's like, are you serious? And Sam was just cackling.
It was a good one.
He unveiled the whole thing.
Dude, he had a whole document on things they were going to do to gaslight iDubbbz for when they got
It was like over 130 things that they were going to
It
do.
was-
And it was like things I want happening right now. I want someone to be playing Warzone in the background the whole time that we're here. And
And
then like
they're
this whole
talking-
time he's like, oh fuck man, he's like losing in Warzone.
The best part is like have different people come in at different times, like and like just introduce them, but they'll never be referred to again.
Yeah.
Just random people.
Because like Sam Hyde was pretending to show iDubbbz his company, and they rented out like a dentist's office,
Oh, yeah.
trashed
old,
the room.
old shitty dentist office.
Yeah, and they had like beer everywhere, like alcohol,
Yeah, like 12
so
people
much stuff.
inside of
Yeah,
Yeah.
The security
All
guard.
cramped.
and they were
security.
they were pretending to like. They're pretending to do their usual routine, but making it cringe as fuck. So he was like, so what we got on the agenda? He's like, well, TikTok's like really into like autistic girls playing with Legos. And Sam was like, great, order some Legos. He was like, well, what about like the Matchbox? He's like, that won't work. We need Legos. And the whole time Ian's standing there with his cameraman, and iDubbbz was like looking around like nervous as fuck. He was so nervous that whole time.
Also, I just want to point out, Dom said he'd plug up my phone. He never plugged up my phone.
Whoops. I forgot
Yeah.
about that, honestly.
What the fuck?
Phone alert. Phone alert.
This alarm states Dominic needs to
Double
plug up
ring.
Gavin's fucking phone.
Attention, parents and grandparents of young children.
Don't worry, why don't we just stop everything?
You can just donate 1 penny to the Gerber Life Foundation.
We
That's
okay,
No, it's
plug
the
up your
Gerber
phone.
Life Grow Up program.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
I'm
stuff
sorry,
haunts
sorry.
my dreams because I'd be like in the
Glow
middle of
up.
watching TV
The
and
glow
that would happen. And I was like, bro, no, not again. I don't want to donate a penny. I'm like 8 years old. Let me watch cartoons.
It was always whenever I was like
Every day.
watching cartoons. It was like really late at night, and I'd be like half comatose to sleep.
Yeah.
And I just hear, if you donate a penny to the Gerber Life Grow Up Foundation, you can save a child's life. I'm like, I'll have a penny. I'll have to
Wait,
put
hold on. I'm about to
in
unlock a memory in all of you guys. Do you guys remember the Shirley Temple DVD
Yes.
collection?
Animal crackers
In my suit.
Dude, I couldn't get that out of my head. Like, I don't even know what that song is.
Yeah.
Huh?
Shirley
Like, as
Temple
a kid,
song.
like I would hear, I was like, I don't even know what the fuck that song is. Please stop playing on my TV.
I knew that
I
song.
just want to watch Johnny Test.
I knew that song as the song that you always hear in CDs whenever it's loading up and it's just Shirley Temple. That's the only thing I knew it from.
How old is that woman now? Because those
She's
CDs
dead.
were all her when she was like 6. So
she
is
might
she?
be.
I
Is
think
she
she's
dead?
like 90.
Hold on, I'm gonna fact
93,
check
so
that
she's
real
definitely
quick.
like
Oh,
me
so
look her
something
up.
I've actually kind of wanted to bring up on the podcast.
Shirley Temple.
That's pretty crazy, Ethan. No, recently we found out Ethan's like a raging homophobe, right? Like,
Wait, like,
yeah,
Ethan?
yeah, right. He's
What
just
is
sitting there-
homophobe? Gay?
He doesn't like gay people.
He hates gay people.
Yeah, Ethan's gay.
Ethan's gay?
That I'm almost 100% sure of, but I cannot prove that one yet.
Okay.
Ethan only.
I can prove it.
I've been kissing Ethan, but he hasn't.
She died in 2014.
Dude,
Ethan's?
that's like 20
Ethan's gay?
years.
Yeah.
My gay
Ethan's
died in
heterosexuality. Yeah, wow. She died.
Wait,
at the
why does
age
Ethan
of-
hate gay people? Is there
Oh,
a
Yeah,
good
did
story?
you? Were you just trying to gaslight?
No, I have nothing else to go on about that.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
just-
true.
Yeah.
Gavin was just waiting till I get the Shirley
Why'd you
Temple
say it's
thing going.
true?
Because you
Yeah.
won at the board game.
What?
Wait, did you win? Oh, you lost twice.
I
No,
won
he
the
won.
first game, but then
Oh.
Dom won.
Yeah,
so
I
that
won the
means
second time.
Dom's gay by proxy.
Not really.
Well, he's not gay because.
Anyway, the board game we're talking about is Here to Slay, which is an amazing board game that Gavin and I have been waiting
Yeah.
on getting
It
for
was alright.
So
forever.
it's one we've
I
followed
liked
for a
it.
long time, since like early in high school. It
Let's
had a
team up
little,
on this podcast.
it had a little,
What a homicide
like,
dude
what's
is.
it called? GoFundMe?
Kickstarter.
Kickstarter. It had a Kickstarter a while back in high school that we followed a lot. We were waiting for it to come out. I entirely forgot about it and found it in like Target.
It's the
a couple
same
months
people
ago.
that made Unstable Unicorns, and I
Yes.
honestly love their art style and their everything. I also bought another one, but we won't be able to get to that tonight, probably.
Did you guys donate to the?
What?
You did not donate to 25 cents a week. Dude,
Why did you bring up that?
Dude, I freaking because people at my work didn't do it, and I'm like,
I didn't
oh,
know
they.
that was a thing.
Oh,
well, I haven't been to
don't-
work in like a week.
I see what you're talking
Ethan
about.
doesn't donate.
I totally said it. I see what you're talking about.
That's not. That was my issue. Like, why did you say that?
Okay, well, can we not say? Did you donate to the fund at work? You can leave that part in. You can censor the other parts.
Wait.
Yeah, you'll
okay.
have to, I guess you'll have to censor
I
the
literally
workplace
have
because
to
Ethan doesn't
censor
want to
that,
say
yeah.
the name of it.
Did you donate to the fund at work?
Cares not.
No, really.
We get a chance to.
Insert generic
Yeah,
workplace here.
Gavin
thing.
just said it again.
Care with
but-
a C.
Take
How many
two.
times are you guys
Okay,
gonna say it?
censor it all, dude.
You don't have
You
to
don't have
for
to
the our workplace.
Oh no, I got it. Fun.
You don't have to. You don't have to censor balls.
25 fund?
Yes, no.
Yes,
no.
YN
Did you fund?
/J SRS.
What
Is
is
that
Randy
an
saying?
NFT?
What is Randy going on about right now?
Dude, I heard the podcast. I have to tell you about this. Whenever you guys were talking about NFTs are really bad for the environment, bro.
Yeah.
What do they do?
Because it's a blockchain, but they all stack up on
Yeah.
each other, and it's like it's crazy how much energy they use.
They
They use like each
trafficking
one.
monkeys.
No, it's like crazy how much
They
they
have to
use.
actually. They have to steal monkeys from the rainforest.
But
to
they
take
literally
pictures
take
of
them out of their native environment, dye them a
The
random
internet.
color,
Put 'em in
a
shitty
cigar in their
clothes.
mouth, and put shitty clothes on.
I think the worst part is they
Yeah.
actually make the monkeys real, and then they kill them afterwards.
Exactly.
So that way it's more valuable
Yeah,
because you know
because
you have a
they
picture
can't
of a
create
dead
another
monkey
one.
that like,
Yeah.
you'll never see his likeness anymore. That's what, it's
NFT
like baseball
artists
cards with
can't
dead
draw
people.
anything without a reference picture.
That's what I was gonna say. That is
Exactly.
use them as like reference models
That too.
and throw them away
But
after.
it's like the spirit photo from JoJo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
George Washington got
I
an
mean,
NFT.
sorry.
You got it?
really.
Yeah, it's called the $1
But
bill.
wait, so what about it is environmentally ruining? Because
Dude,
like the
it-
last time we brought this up, we didn't actually know the
Yeah.
I'll have to
information.
search it up, but
Yeah.
like I know that it's like this blockchain, but they have to like stack to each other. You can't just like have one by itself. It like stacks for some reason.
Ah.
Just like
So how's stacking hurting the environment?
because it uses so much.
I play
energy.
Jenga. I'm a fucking terrorist. like,
I should just go all Bill O'Reilly and just go. So what exactly is wrong with playing Jenga?
You won't understand it, Ethan. It involves global warming.
Apparently, Gavin.
Gavin gets it. Gavin believes
we
it.
have multiple recorded evidences of you disagreeing with global warming.
Recorded
Yeah.
Yeah, on the podcast, the
Yeah.
first episode.
first episode.
Also, I'm not even gonna lie. Like
Ethan's gonna go.
Like
through
when Colby and I
all
were
of it.
like, when Colby and I were becoming like really good friends and we were like playing League a bunch, like he was like randomly like, because I was telling him about how I was trying to like get you back into the game, and he's like, oh yeah, what's up with Ethan and the global warming thing? I was like, oh, Gavin was just being a dick, and he's like, but does he not actually believe in global warming? I was like, honestly, Colby, I don't know, and he was like, Colby was like, should I? Nah, I won't talk about it. Colby's
Why does
gotta
it
figure
matter
out.
to him so much?
He was just wondering. It's not that it matters.
So,
a whole
like,
lot.
that's
Now I'm kind of concerned.
No, that's
like, was
literally-
it actually that much of a
Colby
topic
is like-
that I
it's-
didn't believe?
That's
just
like literally ruined your life.
That was just Colby's
Yeah,
last
dude.
memory of you. Was like the thing. I'm
Colby
guessing.
thinks
Yeah,
it's
thanks.
Colby thinks it's really
Colby
funny.
literally stopped talking.
Yeah,
to you.
Colby does think it's funny though.
Thanks, Gavin.
There's a way that you can recover.
Believe in
how-
global warming.
How are you gonna fix global warming?
I have to become Al Gore.
How does that help?
I don't know. He does something.
Say the reference. Say the reference.
He does.
Dude,
He does
Al
something.
Gore thing.
He kills children.
What's the reference?
No, that's Joe Biden.
Oh.
Can we say that?
Fuck it.
I don't think
guess
you
we
can accuse
Yeah,
someone
I
of
don't know.
killing children. Just in general.
We're
I don't think
actually,
there's that thing.
Say
actually
in the
never
video
mind.
Is he still
Bleep
alive?
that out.
Joe
Who?
Biden?
No, not.
I don't
Of
know.
course he's dead. No,
He's been dead, Chase.
Al Gore, he's the vice. He was the almost vice president, dude.
He was almost the president.
I saw him in South Park.
Yeah, he's kind of a
Man, bear, pig.
man bear pig.
Listen, Al Gore made my pet polar bear shoot himself.
Is Al Gore
No,
dead?
you're thinking
Or
of
is Al
Bob
Gore
No,
Barker.
Al Gore's still alive.
He wasn't even real. He was
No,
just
Bob
so-
Barker got all
he's
my
South
pets
Park character.
pregnant.
Okay,
He
so
like- he does
Al
have-
Gore's alive at
Oh,
least
it was
until
Al Gore on
October
CNN.
12th,
He was talking about
2031.
I don't know. He might be dead because he said that the polar ice caps are supposed to melt and we were all supposed to drown by now. So
Yeah,
I
his,
don't know.
his pet
He
polar
really
bear
doesn't believe
shot
in global
himself.
warming, dude.
His pet polar bear shot.
That's from that Bo Burnham story.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyways,
Whoa, your feet are.
the monkey in the suitcase.
What?
Sorry, Dom.
My feet?
Yeah.
Oh, are they nasty? You're
No,
gonna
I
point
like
that out?
them.
The
Oh.
plot.
Hello, keep
I mean, they're pretty normal.
Give me some food. That was good.
Someone who's saying what we're all thinking.
I have like long toes. I guess. I feel like.
Do you? Let's see them.
Well, I don't want
I
to
mean,
Can you
show
make the cover photo of the podcast just Chase's toes?
Can we actually use this? This is honestly horrible. I'm not gonna lie.
We've already went so far.
you. We have all
How
night.
far in are we?
16 minutes.
That's not that far. I say we back out.
I'm not backing
So
down.
far, it's not my great.
Yeah, this is horrible.
What do you mean?
And that super awkward, just long pause of nobody has anything
I think that
to
was
say right
honestly
there.
only like 4 seconds, but
Yeah.
it feels like 10 years.
Bro.
Let's talk to the viewer directly.
That was bad. I'm
The
just
list-
What are
saying.
you doing right now? Think about how you're sitting, huh? You can feel your tongue in your mouth. It's not
Dude,
comfortable in there.
I be listening to that when I'm pushing.
This is
buttons.
why you're like already everyone's least favorite member of the context sense.
Breathe manually.
No, Andrew likes him.
What?
Andrew likes him.
Who?
From work.
One.
Our manager.
The one viewer.
The one viewer.
The 1%.
I love when like someone tells a joke and Ethan doesn't smile. It makes me think he's really mad.
He is.
He is.
We just accused him of being racist, homophobic, and not
I
believing
think
And
in
I
all
also
the
just
part-
told him to restart the podcast episode.
Do you really want me to restart it?
Yes, that was really bad.
What do you
But
mean?
save
That
that,
was
save
really
that for like
bad.
us.
I'm gonna
No.
give
You
it
can
as
save that as a
content.
blooper. Yeah, you
I'll
can
be a
make
cut-
more
I cut
content.
content. I think it'd be
Cut
pretty.
content.
Yeah,
sick.
if you're
Just
watching
edit it a lot.
if you're watching this at home, no,
Why?
I'm not gonna edit it all. It's
If you
cut
edit this
content.
at
Yeah,
home,
he
you
doesn't
probably
edit the
Chris
cut
or Chase.
content.
No, I do. I just kind of slimly edit it down. But if you're watching this at home, fuck you.
You're a bitch.
Eat a dick.
How could you actually watch cut content? What is wrong with you?
What is
Why are you
that?
16 minutes into this absolutely horrible thing that we just
Is that
done?
the IW?
What the fuck do you think you are watching this video?
I'm so happy you got
I
that.
don't have her permission. Get out of here.
That was the
Leave.
guy who came up with the
Leave.
NF thing.
Leave.
Kill
leave.
yourself now.
No, we can't leave that in. How can we?
Stop the recording.
Immediately.
What does that content go on?
YouTube.
YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is going on YouTube, guys.
See you there.
See ya.
I'm never getting a job again.